So hi, my name is Nick Jasso, and I'm just going to share with you some things that I've learned in my life. Lately, or I guess recently, I went through a really dark time, and it was really hard for me to accept that. I was kind of in a bubble for so long of all these good things happening to me that I thought I would never experience pain again. And yes, I had experienced pain prior to this. I had experienced pain when I was younger and all that, but I felt like it was over. I felt like I was on this good streak. My life was gonna be perfect forever. I would never feel pain again. But that's just not realistic. That's not the way life works. There's always gonna be good and bad times. So when my mom relapsed and a lot of things happened within my family, I was kind of in denial. I felt like, oh, this really isn't happening. And I got kind of angry. And then I felt myself start to slip. And I felt like I had lost my motivation. I felt like I was kind of falling into this hole that I really couldn't get out of. But eventually, I had to really realize that it's okay. That it was okay to feel pain, that it was okay not to really be able to deal with it in that moment, and it was okay to ask for help. Because I was in a place where I felt like I had to be strong for everyone else, and I had this kind of idea as myself as a man that I wasn't allowed to feel pain. But that's not true. I had to feel pain for that storm to pass. Because if I never allowed myself to feel pain, I would have been trapped. And I truly would have lost myself. And I've come to really understand this concept that I can only define as hope. And I would have never been able to come to this without all the amazing people that I've had in my life to help me understand or help me to interpret the lessons that I've had in my life and learn from them. Through Acknowledge Alliance, I met my counselor, Crystal Navarro, and she really helped me to learn that it's okay to feel, that whatever I'm feeling is okay. It's totally normal. It doesn't make me any lesser of a man. It means that I'm just human. And that everything kind of happens for a reason. That just because you experience pain, that doesn't define you. It makes you grow. That pain makes you stronger. And I really came to understand that in life, there's always going to be a storm. And sure, maybe it'll break some windows. It might knock down your chimney, but your house will still stand as long as your house was built on hope. And hope is just the understanding that regardless of what you go through, regardless of how long that storm may last, it's hoping that it will pass and knowing that it will eventually. And then after that, it's about love. It's about loving yourself and loving the world around you enough to rebuild, to become stronger, to be able to deal with the next storm to come. It's about taking notes during the storm and really reflecting on yourself, noticing your faults, noticing where you hit the hardest, which windows break, which way your chimney falls, and then reinforcing yourself and making yourself so much stronger that when a storm comes again, it won't break you. That you'll be strong enough to withstand that and allow yourself to feel. That life isn't about being invincible. life is about letting yourself be vulnerable. It's about opening your door. It's about allowing yourself to feel pain. But it's not about allowing anyone to hurt you. It's about loving. It's about loving with all your heart and loving the most that you can, but it's about loving yourself more. And without the people I've had in my life, I would have never had the tools to rebuild. And when these things happened in my life, I truly would have slipped. It would have been the end of my streak. But it wasn't, because of what I understand, the concept of hope that I understand. And hope is my savior. And love is my strength. And I owe that all to the people that I have in my life. And I'm not a religious man, but I know that I've truly been blessed. Thank you.